Hello, my friend. Do you ever get hit with objections that you just don't know how to respond to? What about your team? How do they respond to objections? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about 3 common objections. I need to think about it. Is this a pyramid scheme? And I need to talk to my spouse. So stay tuned and we'll jump in. Hello, my friend. My name is PEtrovick, and for the past 20 years, I've been teaching, coaching, and training people how to generate more leads, make more sales, and recruit more reps. And as we go through that process, one of the things that we need to know how to do is how to respond to objections. Now, I produce videos like this every single day, pretty much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the lower right-hand corner, and you will be connected. Be sure to hit that bell and be notified every time I produce a video. I want you to think about yourself, and I want you to think about your team members, people that you might know, and how proficient are they at responding to objections. So in this video, we're going to talk about 3 common objections. The I need to think about it objection. Is this a pyramid scheme? And I need to talk to my spouse. So let's jump in. I need to think about it. You know, this is one of those objections that kind of like can drag the whole process on forever. And this one will absolutely drive you crazy. And a lot of times people say this because they don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to tell you no. Me personally, I would much rather say, hey, look, no, it's not for me. It's not a fit. I have no interest or no money or whatever. Instead of saying, I need to think about it. So how do you respond to that? So the way I was going to talk about these, but I decided to go ahead and write them out so you can screenshot each of these so you can kind of, put it to memory if you want, or just use it and tweak it. And all of these responses, you're going to have some posture. And posture comes from experience and repetition. So if you're seeing, this is the first video in the objection series, no, it's okay. And a lot of times it's important to pull your support team in your upline or your leaders who have more experience in this. So when somebody says, I need to think about it, my response is, hey, cool, take your time. We invest a lot of time with you when we train you and show you how to do absolutely everything. You can take a few weeks or even a few months, but hey, look, I got to go because I got somebody I got to train who's super motivated and wants to make money now. Now, how do you think they're going to respond to that? They're like, whoa, somebody wants to make money now? Yeah, that's it. That's kind of what you want. You're looking for people who have urgency. In my 20 plus years, I've recruited probably over 1,000 people. And what I've realized is that from the time I meet somebody for the very first time, I don't care whether it's face-to-face or online or a lead or whatever, the digestion period there is 7 days. People will make a decision. So the people who need to think about it, they're not serious business builders at all, typically. So understand that you're looking for people who are decisive and can make decisions. That's the kind of people you want to partner with. Make sense? All right, let's go to the next one. Is this a pyramid scheme? This is not as common as it once was. I think 10 years ago, this was very common. But every once in a while, people will, still throw this up. Or, is this like Amway? So you have to remain cool and calm when you get this question. And here's a response that I love to, give. Is, hey, I'm not sure what you mean about that. Can you tell me a little bit more? What do you know about pyramid schemes? And sometimes people have no idea what they're talking about. They just heard it and they thought they'd spit it out. Sometimes people will say, well, it's like if you get started and then you have all these people down below you and you can, leverage your time and your money. I'm like, yeah, it's exactly like that. So again, just because somebody asks a question, is this a pyramid scheme? Don't get all defensive about it. Is this like Amway? I don't know. What do you know about Amway? Well, they did like $8 or $10 billion last year. And it's like, yeah, this is a moving machine, but we're, relatively new and you have an opportunity to get involved in something that's going to be massive. So again, it's all about how you respond. Never let somebody ask you a question about anything and let it shake you up and get you startled. Have posture, be calm. And if you do freak out, It's okay. Lots of people to talk to. But go to your support team and ask them, how do you respond to this question? Make sense? Again, with repetition, you'll be perfect. Trust me. And if you have any questions about any of these as I go on, leave a comment below and I'll respond to you and help you work it through that if you want. All right, let's go to the next one. I need to talk to my spouse first. You know, sometimes I've done this, you know, when somebody's trying to pitch a high-end thing to me and yeah, it sounds good, but I want to, you know, kind of like get out of it, or don't really feel strong enough. I do now, but I'd say 30 years ago, I'm 61. 30 years ago, if somebody tried to pressure me in this, you know, it's kind of like you kind of feel like you're pushed into a corner. My response to this is, hey, that's cool. You know, we invest a lot of time with you, and we want to make sure that this is a fit. This might be a little edgy for you, but trust me, it works. If you can get permission, and then let me know, but only when they give it to you, we'll get you going and everything will be okay. Now, the reality of it is, most people will spend $200, $300, $500 without talking to their spouse. Many people do. Many people will spend $1,000. I know people who've spent $1,200 getting a startup kit and didn't tell their spouse for a year, and then the spouse wanted to know where all this money was coming from. So if you're talking to somebody and they're interested, it's going to be real obvious. They're going to find a way. It's never really about the money. If somebody's giving you objections like this and they're kind of like weaseling out of it, it's probably because they're really not interested and they don't want to hurt your feeling. But you know what? Be okay with it. Make sense? You know, if you find yourself, you know, running into some blocks where you're running out of people to talk to, or you're tired of chasing your family and friends, I want you to fully embrace our profession. It's called network marketing. Marketing means you learn how to market. And the reality of it is that most people, myself included, for the first, I don't know, 15 years, and I've been in the industry 25, I was never taught how to market. I want to invite you to check out this link. It's PEtrovick.com/lead gen, because it's a system that will actually teach you how to generate your own leads. It will teach you how to market, how to generate traffic. If you have no technical skills, you can learn how to recruit on Facebook or Instagram. It's a beautiful thing when you understand that it's never about the product. It's never really about the company. It's really about you. That, my friend, is why people will join. So hopefully that makes sense. All these responses to these objections make sense to you as well. If you have any questions about anything, just leave me a comment below. If you got value out of this, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Share it with some of your team members. Share it with your friends on Facebook. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner and you'll be plugged in. Be sure to click the bell, and that way you'll get notified every time I produce videos. And I've been producing, you know, hundreds of these videos, and I pretty much produce one every single day unless I'm on the road. So I appreciate you. I'm grateful that you're one of my viewers and subscribers. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to me. I love this profession. It's given me my life back. And if you don't know my story, go ahead and check out my blog, PEtrovick.com. It's a tearjerker, but it ends really well. I appreciate you again, my friend. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share button. And if you have any questions, let me know. Remember this, make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one, because you absolutely deserve it. Until next time, bye-bye for now.